Hello there, and welcome in to episode 5 of Starting From Scratch on PV Uncharted. I've done a few things, so I went around and gathered up all the little pieces of scrap wood so far. I went ahead and I purchased something a little different. I got this new bad boy to give a try, and we'll see how well that works. And I went ahead and got rid of all the stumps, so right now we're down to $14,775, and we were talking last time we're gonna need about 35 grand just to get a harvester. So we're gonna get that harvested, then get plowed. So we're gonna go ahead and get started and start loading up some lumber and try to make some money. We'll see how much we get off this and how well we do at loading. I busted out my joystick, so hopefully it goes a little better than last time, because that was bad. That was real bad. But let's give this a shot. And I tried to cut these a little bit larger this time to help. Oh. Well, that's not the prettiest. That was not the prettiest attempt there, was it? There we go, that's a little bit better. So, like I said, a little practice here, and we're starting to get the hang of it. We're starting to get the hang of it. That's a little better. I definitely having the longer length's going to help as well. And I much like this front piece for this front loader attachment for doing this. Seems to be much more efficient. And work, well, I speak too soon, don't I? I have spoken too soon. But what it will do is I'll go ahead and get this done, hopefully a lot more efficiently than I have been doing here. Let's try that. There we go. So we'll get in a little bit of a time lapse and try to knock out a bunch of this, see how well we can get this loaded up, and see what kind of money we can make. Like I said, the goal for today's episode is to hopefully purchase our first combine. That's really what we want to get, and get the fields harvested, make a little money there. But also from there, we'll go ahead and there's pretty cool little things on this map. The one mod allows you to pull up, we'll be able to pull up gold, car parts. I believe there's all 50 different states license plates in here as well. So some really cool things that we can find on whenever we plow up in the field. So I definitely look forward to finding some of that stuff. Plus all the extra money it's going to bring us is going to be awesome. So a lot of really interesting things we can do, and get some production up on the map going. We got to get our diesel And for the diesel here, we will be planting poplar. That is oh, no, that's all right. We'll get that one. But poplar is the main source for diesel on here until we get up the larger shell factory. There is a larger shell factory that we can place down later as well. We'll need to actually place down some of the uh, forestry factories on here, but they won't be taking. We won't be making money off them. What we'll end up doing is making product from them, and that that'll be beneficial for us building some of the other buildings we're going to need. And I think what we're going to do on here as well is get into some cattle eventually. My goal is to not be too factory heavy on here, but use some of the awesome factories that Mr. Dashnet has given us on here to, do some of that fun stuff. But I don't want it to be dominated by factories. Oh boy, ho ho ho, oh no. So let me get some straps on this here real quick. And this bad boy, it's small enough I can pick it up. That's nice when they're this size. You can just pick them up. We'll get that. Oh! Stop. Hammer time. I know you want to stay right there. No, you don't. You really don't, do you? But what we're trying to do with this one is play it as realistically as I can. And have some fun that way and do it a little bit differently. Without seasons, because we have a lot of other things we do need to accomplish as well. So, I hope you guys are enjoying so far. Make sure you click that subscribe button. And if you do enjoy the video, make sure you hit the like button as well. That really helps me out. But it also knows that you guys are enjoying the series. And thank you all so much for hanging out and watching. And check out I just released a new map review on Lincoln Creek by MRG Mapping also. So we definitely need to cut these in much longer pieces, that's for sure. I'm still a little light on them. That's okay. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll take this over and get it sold. From there, I'll cut them. We'll see what we got from there. Oh, I better shut that off. Let's run you over. The lengths are still too short. I'm going to need to be about 8 meters is what it's looking like. I'm hoping we can make about 2,500. 2,500 off here is my goal with this. See roughly how much we make. Come on, lumber prices. 4 grand. All right. That was not bad at all. That was not bad at all. So I'll cut those pieces up and get them stacked into the truck from there. I'm going to cut down a few more trees here. Cut them to much longer lengths. And keep working our way. Make some more money. Because if that was 4 grand, we should be able to get off a nice trailer load about 8. Is my guess. So let me go ahead, cut these down, get them timbered up, and we'll get back into it. Well, that seemed to go much, much more smoothly, if I do say so myself. Uh, that helped out a lot right there. Let's get that strapped down. What I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to cut these up into smaller sections where we can pick them up. We'll throw them in the bed of the pickup truck, and then we'll run them over and get them sold. So let's go ahead and get that done, and I'll fast forward through this, and let's make some money. Well, that was much more productive. Let's go ahead and run this bad boy over. Probably not the most stable load ever, but good thing we don't have to go too far. Let's go ahead and run this over. Like I said, our goal's 30 grand just for the uh, combine, and then whatever it's going to take to purchase a head or two for it. And then we'll need a grain cart or a trailer of some sort, which probably 8,000, something like that. So we still got a good ways to go. Hopefully we can net some big money here. Almost $8,000? Absolutely. Let's keep rolling. The firewood was pulling us for two of those. But it seemed like we had a lot more. Obviously, you have a lot more work to do when you have that. So that are, oh no, there's. Okay, it's okay. Everything's fine. We'll get these up out of the way here. So, we have the firewood that we could do. And like I said, we were getting about, for the two pallets, we were getting about that per two pallets, but we had a lot more work. With me being able to actually load it up this time is much more efficient. So we're going to keep doing what we're doing here. I think we're on a good track. That might fit. We'll then clear up some stumps so we have a little more room in here. But we're going to be making this into fields and stuff as well. We're going to be making a bunch of fields out of this, trying to grow a bunch of different crops, and yeah, it's gonna be quite awesome. I'm very, very excited where it's going. So yeah, nah, it's too small. So let me go ahead and we'll fast forward through this next part here, and we'll get to hopefully buying something here pretty soon. Another, $8,000 would certainly help. I'd put us plus what, 15 for the day. So we should have enough money to buy our combine and see where we're at and make some more money and go from there. So we'll leave that like that, and I'm gonna hop back in the tractor. We'll keep going. There's another decent amount. Let's go ahead and strap those bad boys up. So, what do you think? 6 grand? We could make 6 grand maybe off this one. I think that would be a safe estimate. Really should have strapped down the what's in the bed, but I think we'll be all right for what we got here. I definitely had more in the first load in the bed, and I probably think more in the first load on the wagon too. But that's not too bad, honestly. Let's temper expectations down to 5,000 here. No, another 8,000. Heck yeah. So that's that 34. So let's go ahead and take a look and buy this combine. And there she is, the 9000 series John Deere. So we're not going to do anything to it. We're just going to go ahead and purchase it. And this is the head we're looking at, the 925, 25-foot header. So $5,800, and we're almost there. So let's go ahead. Let's pick up some of those scrap pieces, buy it, and let's also, before we do that, let's take a look at our wagon options. Okay, so we do actually have one right here, the Big Little by DMI. That should do the trick for us. It's a nice little gravity wagon here. Doesn't hold all that much, but we can take a few trips. So let's go ahead and purchase this bad boy as well. We actually have just enough for it. All right, let's go run this back over. Get this out of the way here. And let's take a look at what we got. Okay. So this is what we're rocking with. We still need the header, but that's okay. Like I said, a little bit more lumber here, another trip or two, and we'll have the header as well. So yeah, that's what we got. So let's get one more load going here real quick. Hopefully clean this mess up a good bit, and yeah, we should have enough. We can start on our harvest. I don't know if you guys saw over here. We have these two small fields that we are dealing with over here. Nothing too special, but we should be able to knock out, making $5,000-6,000 off of them. Hopefully, nice barley. So yeah, let's get back into it here. Hopefully we have enough already cut. I mean, I will cut another tree if we need to fill it up, but we should be good. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up a bunch of the area around where the truck's gonna be parked. We'll get that loaded up into the truck first, and then we'll go ahead and load up our wagon as well. And there it is. That was the last little bit I think we can get for now. That was the last tree. We definitely a little light on the trailer this time. You get the 6 to 8 foot section or the 8 meter sections really pays well. Um, oh, yo, so we'll see. We'll see. 6 grand. All right, we're just a little light for the header, I believe. So let's go ahead and buy her and boom, purchased. Excellent. Shut you down for now. Yeah. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah, there it is. How about that? We are finally able to harvest. We're finally able to harvest our fields over here. So, on the next episode, that's exactly what we're going to get into. I hope you guys had a great time. We made a lot of progress tonight. Combine, wagon, and a header. We'll get this harvested, and then we'll save up enough to start plowing and buy a seeder. So, we'll see how much we make off of that. But thank you all. I hope you guys had a great time, and we will see you next time.